Hello. In this moment, Magnus already thought that he has winning position. Let's find out why. So first thing, what we can notice here, that White has pretty much good king. He is safe there. Yes, that c file is open, but one problem there is in Black position, and that is space. He doesn't have space, so he can't attack, or he will be in problem how to attack, how to activate his pieces, because there is no space for them. On the other side, Black didn't castle yet, but we can expect that he will castle on the king side, and of course that is why first move for White is h4. We want to attack him. The race already started because we castle on the king side, on the queen side, sorry, and that means that we can expect that Black will castle on the king side. This is only place where he can put the king, and of course we should start with attack on the king side because who attack first, probably he will be in advantage. Okay, then Black played rook b8, we played g4, and as you can see, we already took a lot of space on the king side, so our idea should be to kick the knight from that place, and then we will probably attack. I mean, we will exchange the pawns, which is important because how you can open position when you exchange the pawns, or maybe with Operation Blitzkrieg when you sacrifice something. So b4. And after b4, knight e2, we can use this knight for attack on the king side. So this knight also could help us in attack, so we will see. For now, knight e2. And also, when we push the pawns on the 4th rank, we completely open 2nd rank. So in some moment, maybe we need rook a2 and just to protect rook h2, sorry, to protect the pawn on c2, because he's vulnerable, he's on open file. So knight g3, a nice queen c7, and then bishop e3, which is so logical move here because we want to we want to back our bishop on e3, and then we can continue to push the pawns. Rook c8, rook a2 to protect the pawn, d5. Okay, d5, he's threatening to capture our knight, but we don't want to play in the center. We don't want to give any opportunity to our opponent to create some counter-attack. That is why I told you from when we start with this lesson that White has already winning position. For such player like Magnus Carlsen, of course, he knew that Black can't do anything, so that is why he doesn't want to open anything what he doesn't need to open. So he will close everything and he will just focus on the king side. So e5 and then Black castle. Again, I can tell you the same thing. So White doesn't want to take here on f6 because in that way Black will capture, and then who knows. And also the knight is hanging here, so it's not good. Definitely it's not good, and we don't want to give any chance for Black to create some counter attack. So that is why we can play just first bishop a6 just to move the rook from c file, and then bishop d3, and now this bishop is also looking on the king side. Practically everything what we have here is on the king side. Then rook from f to c8. Black is continuing to attack us, but of course we are much stronger, we are controlling the space, so definitely White is better. Queen f4. Okay, after queen f4 we are threatening to capture the knight because we close the diagonal, so Black needs to move the knight, but now one piece less to attack to defend the king, so this is also important for us. g5, bishop c5, he wants to exchange. Okay, let we exchange because our bishop is on dark square, so we can't use him. Definitely we can't use him for attack, so let's exchange, and also on that way we will also buy some time for us. h5, bishop b5, and after that practically the game is over. Let's start. So if you want, take a pause, try to find good move here for White. Okay, now it's moment for Operation Blitzkrieg, and if you want to know more about Operation Blitzkrieg, please check my previous videos with Operation Blitzkrieg. So now it's time for us to sacrifice. So we have space advantage on the king side, we have pieces there, and one more important thing, even if we sacrifice the piece, so in the game was king h7, but after king f8 we can just simply play h6 or g6, it doesn't matter, everything is winning. So after king h7 we can see that we have even when we sacrifice the piece we have more pieces there. This is clear sign that we are in advantage and we can sacrifice. Now we just need to keep Black busy so he can't move the pieces to transform them and to defend his king. Okay, so in the game was g6, and after f takes on g6, queen f7. After that, the game is practically over. We are threatening to open h file, so g5 to close that, but after h6 he can't play g6 anymore. So this is the right moment for black to resign the game. Okay, so practically from the start of this game, from this position, white has winning position. We can say that because this is strategically so good position for white. Of course, if on the other side is computer, probably won't be like that, because a computer can calculate everything what could happen. But when you're playing against some human being, of course it's not that simple to play this position, because white has initiative on the king side and you must castle there, and white has space advantage. So he will be definitely in better situation to put the pieces on right places and then to attack. How we can open third step is when we exchange the pawns, or maybe Operation Blitzkrieg when we sacrifice something. Thank you if you watched the whole video. Bye bye.